Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to 2026. Okay, that was a mixed reaction. I know, Rosh Hashanah was 4 months ago. Yeah, it's okay. We will begin our Shabbat. It's funny, it's the beginning of 2026. We're reaching the end of our book in the Torah, and the nights are getting shorter, only by a few minutes each week, but it does count. I don't know, has anyone else noticed the difference? Yeah. And it's warmer. Maybe. We'll begin our Shabbat service by lighting the Shabbat candles on pages 3 and 2. And Sarah, can I invite you up to...
Baruch atah Adonai, as the Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we be, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehaglik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Amen. Yashko.
We'll continue on page 14 at the bottom of the page with Or Zarua. Oh, sorry, we'll be continuing on page 12 at the top of the page with the Chunaranina.
I mean, I've been wrong before.
No, I just skipped a line. Now we turn to page 14. As we start to welcome back the light, we sing, Or Zarua la Tzaddik, light is sown for the righteous. we welcome the Sabbath bride along with a brand new baby puppy. With Lecha Dodi on pages 20 and 21, we'll sing verses 1 to 5 and 9, and on the ninth verse, rise in body or spirit to face the entrance.
Not yet, on the ninth verse.
On the
I
ninth
did
verse.
the magical thing and they all got up because I've trained them. I'm so sorry. I was just letting you know what it was going to look like. The magical sign will look like this.
20 and
20
21.
and 21. Lecha Dodi likatala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likatala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor diborecha tishmi'anu, El ha'meuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemo tiferet ve'elitila. Lecha Dodi likatala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likatala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha, ki mekor haberacha merosh mikedem tesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha Dodi likatala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likatala, Penei Shabbat nekabela.
Verse 5.
Hitoreri, hitoreri, ki ba'oref, kumi ori, uri, uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai, alayich nitla. Lecha Dodi likatala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likatala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha u'vetzola, toch emune am segula. Boi chala, boi chala. Lecha Dodi likatala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likatala, Penei Shabbat nekabela.
Chatzi Kadesh, page 26.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
אמן.
ועלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביום אחד, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה, בעגלה, ובזמן קריב מאוד.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevarach, Le'alam Olam Me'almaya, Yitbarach.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמד קודשה בריחו לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה
תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן מעלמה. Amen. Please rise in body or spirit for Baruch Hu, page 28. page 29. We'll offer the passage in the middle of the page and then recite the Chatima. O God, you are as near as the very air we breathe, yet farther than the farthermost star. We yearn to reach you. We seek the light and warmth of your presence. Though we say you are near, we are lonely and alone. O let our desire to be strong so that it will tear the veil that keeps you from our sight. Let your light release our darkness and reveal the glory and joy of your presence. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. On your song sheets,
Number 1.
Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Sam, come on up. Sam is celebrating becoming bar mitzvah at the end of the month.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
Please be seated.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha Vishinantam levanecha, vidibarta bam, bishivtecha befeitecha, uvlechtecha vaderech, uvshochbecha uvkumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, vehayu litotafot beineinecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvishavecha leman tizkevu vasitem et kol mitzvotai vitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim Liot lahem lelohim, ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem,
We continue on page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Page 40.
So we've done this version of Mi Chamocha a couple of times, but for those of you who have not been here, the English is really, really hard.
Very
We
hard.
are walking in the light of God.
We are walking in the light of God.
You've got it. All right. So hard. We are walking in the light of God. 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 We are walking, we are walking, we are walking in the light of God. We are walking, we are walking, we are walking in the light of God. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neheta b'kodesh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neheta b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osefer, Nora tehilot osefer, Malchutecha ubanecha, bokeh lifnei Moshe uMiriam. Malchutecha ubanecha, bokeh lifnei Moshe uMiriam. זה לי אנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. זה לי אנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. We are walking in the light of God. 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 ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. We are good again on it. Song number 2.
Adonai, הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו.
ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. לבריאות.
Page 44, Shamru.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם, ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם, ברית עולם.
We continue with the Amidah, which will be a little less rocking.
A little less, but you know.
Please rise and embody your spirit.
Kabbalah Shabbat, we get to have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, page 46.
Adonai,
Sefatai tiftachu v'yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor HaNorah, Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, Vekoneh HaKol, Vezocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ורחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדום אליו, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יעללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue with our private prayers. When you finish with your prayers, please be seated.
יהיו רצון אמרי פי, יהיו רצון אמרי פי, וגיור ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי וגואלי. Oh, may the words of my mouth, the meditations of my heart be acceptable before you, Adonai. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו
The words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts often include prayers for healing and wholeness, for all those who are in need of that sense of healing and wholeness of mind, of body, or of spirit. If there's someone that you're thinking of, I invite you to share their names at this time.
רחל יקרה בת קורה, אנה and Jen. טל בת עידה.
Mishaberach can be found on page 253.
אבותינו מקור הברכה לאמותינו, may the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishaberach imotenu מקור הברכה לאבותינו, bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
And we take time to think of blessings, moments of gratitude from our past week.
This grand year, I am extremely excited and proud of my grandchild, who has been accepted at the New York Visual School of Arts and received a $20,000 a year merit scholarship just based on her talent. I'm so proud of her.
Well, this isn't necessarily new news for us, but it's new news for other people around us, and our daughter is pregnant. And She's in her second trimester and doing well.
B'sha'a tova.
40 of my poems are being reviewed by a press in Oregon. And my son, the musician, just wrote me the most wonderful poem for my birthday. So he said, Mom, we're both poets.
I just spoke with Christina, the director of the Early Childhood Learning Center, and I've heard that parents, Jewish parents of the kids there, have wanted more Jewish content to be taught, and I happen to be the Jewish teacher, so I'm going to be coming in on Wednesdays and teaching Jewish content specifically. So I'm very excited about that. Love to partner.
We've come a long way, even since when I started here.
After a mental health crisis in March, I received word this week that an independent psychiatric exam and report cleared me return to full duties at work on Monday.
Nice. Yasher koach.
We had this baby. She's really cute. Yeah. Also, there was an urgent C-section that happened, and thankfully we prevented bad things from happening by having the C-section urgently. So she's here now.
And Haley was amazing and brave, and all the staff at St. Joe's were amazing, and we're just so grateful that we're all together.
Mazel tov. And Haley's off all of her pain meds, which is amazing. For all these things and more, we say, Baruch atah Adonai hatov shimcha ulecha na'ele hodot. Praised are you, Adonai, your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. This is my bat mitzvah portion. So every time we come to Vayechi, I get very excited because it was my bat mitzvah portion. And the part that I read was right from the beginning, where Jacob has lived in Egypt for 17 years, and he's getting old, and Joseph brings his two sons, Jacob's grandsons, to him to be blessed. And I was remembering that my Devar Torah as a 13-year-old was about the effort we need to go through living in the diaspora to maintain our Jewish identity and traditions, and that Joseph, having spent so much of his life away from the very small group of people who were practicing this tradition, had to go to his father to do anything to carry it on. He knew that it was important, but didn't know how to do anything because he had spent most of his life in Egypt as an Egyptian, and not just in Egypt as an Egyptian, but much of his adult life also as Egyptian semi-royalty. So he didn't have any of that context, and that was my Devar Torah as a 13-year-old. Is it any wonder that I became a rabbi if I thought at 13 that it was important to talk about maintaining Jewish identity? I had symptoms even then. But the two parts that I actually find even more interesting than the section that I read are the part where Jacob blesses, I'll put blesses in quotes, his 12 sons on his deathbed. The reason why I put bless in quotes is that if you actually read what Jacob says, not all of the things that he says are particularly positive about his children. And it always makes me think about, how we're always on a journey, and that sometimes our journeys reach high points and sometimes they reach lower points, and that the children that Jacob knows at the time of his death are not the end of their lives. And so what he knows about his children is limited. It has to be limited because after Jacob dies, these children are going to go on and live the rest of their lives. And they might change their characters. And I've always wondered if how the sons hear these blessings changes how they perceive themselves to say, wait a second, if that's how we are seen, or if that's how I'm seen, maybe I should change what I'm doing. So that as they continue, they actually do something different, right? They go through some sort of process of tshuva to turn into the people that they want to be, because the blessings that Jacob gives are reflections of who they are at that time, not necessarily statements of who they are going to be. But the piece that I find even more interesting, and I wrote about that section for my rabbinical school admissions essays. The part that I find most interesting, which I haven't written about, yet, is even further along in the Parsha, towards the very end, when Jacob is now dead, and the brothers go to Joseph, and they say, now that Dad's dead and not going to know what you do to us, please don't hurt us. We know that we really messed up when we were younger, but like we'll be your slaves if you want, just don't hurt us. And Joseph comes back and says, of course I wouldn't do anything. Like, you don't have to be my servants. Of course I'm not going to do anything to you. Maybe it's because of what you did that we were able to survive till today, right? Because if the brothers hadn't sold Joseph into slavery, then Joseph wouldn't have been in Egypt to go through all of his trials and tribulations to rise up to power, to be able to then actually bring all of his brothers and their families to Egypt during the terrible famine, right? 7 years of famine, such that now they've all survived. Maybe they would have all died if Joseph hadn't come to Egypt, maybe all 13 of them and their families would have died in Canaan. And part of why I love this section is because even though it still feels very early, we are starting to focus on Purim. When we read Mordechai telling Esther that maybe she has attained the position of power as queen of Persia for such a time as this, right? What's the time? Where Haman is going to exterminate all of the Jews in the entire kingdom, or have all of the people attack them on the 13th day of Adar. And Mordechai wants Esther to go to the king, and she's like, well, I don't know if I can do this. The king hasn't let me touch his golden scepter. We don't know what if we have some sort of divine purpose in life, in the sense that if there is some sort of predestiny, or if there is some sort of plan, did we reach where we are because of what we can do in this moment? But whether or not there is that sort of plan or predestiny, it's crucial, I think, for us to remember that in each moment we have power to make change. Whether it's just changing who we are because we know that our Father thinks that we're jerks. That was a kind word for what Jacob says. Or whether that's because we have reached a certain position where we get to do something greater than we could ever have imagined as children. When you are thinking about what to do, whether your place here is worth it, this Parsha insists that in fact it is. That we don't know what our purpose here, our position here in life is allowing to happen moving forward, and what great blessing can exist because we are here. Shabbat Shalom. Including if you're a little child running through the service. I'd like to invite up Robin Anderson, secretary of our board, to share some of what's going on this month.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat.
Okay, good things happening this week. If you are around on Sunday, Belk is having an open house. Very exciting to preview all of the renovations that they've done recently from 1 to 3 p.m. And at 2:30, there'll be a dedication to the new rooms. So please join Belk for that on Sunday. And then the following Sunday, there's 2 events. There are improvement sessions about the temple facility at 10:15 here. That is in person. So come chat with everyone about what you'd like to see with our temple. And then that evening from 5 to 8 is the Sisterhood Dim Sum and Mahjong event. So please register for the event if you're interested, and everyone at Temple is welcome. And then the annual fundraiser is Temple Bethel's artist program. So if you're an artist and you have something you would like to display, anything from, let's see, quilts, photographs, painting, prints, mixed media, etc., come chat with Cheryl. And if you have this, her contact information is on here. Then half of the proceeds of your work that will be benefited to Temple, and the other half to you. So a great opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Great.
As you know, our annual Purim Mishloach Manot is coming up. And the form is in the bulletin. It's also online for you to order your boxes, extra boxes, and donations. A lot of people don't know what Sisterhood does. If you look in your bulletin, we did a beautiful lineup of all the things we do, which we support the religious school, we develop leadership programs, we are getting a new dishwasher, yeah, which is really cool. And we've got refrigerators. We do break the fast after Yom Kippur. We have a Sisterhood Shabbat, and dim sum and mahjong, and other things. So we really would like you to donate to this fundraiser. It's our only fundraiser for the year. And to riff a bit off of Rabbi's Devar Torah, every little bit of good you do tips the world toward the good. And this is a bit of good that you could do right now, right here, with what you have. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Torah study is going to be fun tomorrow.
Torah study is always fun.
I know, but I'm already pinging with things because of you two.
Okay. And that's what's supposed to happen, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to return to our prayer books, page 282. Please rise and embody your spirit for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר ראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Our thoughts turn to those who have died in recent days and weeks. We are thinking of the recent death of Miriam Meyerson, the cousin of Les Rosenthal. And we're in the period of Shloshim for Phyllis June Hansen, the grandmother of Rachel Jensen, Charles Watkins, the grandfather of Stacy Soltoff, and Linda Frick, the mother of Christina Frick. We also think of those who died at this time in years past. If I say the name of someone you're remembering, I invite you to rise so we can acknowledge you as a mourner. We think of Vera Brandt, Edward Brandt, Bernard Broza, Anna Brusser, Walter F. Etzickson, Theophil Feist, Margaret Fogdy, Mary Garden, Onis Harley, Dr. Cecil Hurst, Dolph Kleiner, Helen Leichman, Shirley Lockitch, Stella Pearls, Michael Resnick, Joseph Rome, Jane Seitz, Shira Senegal, Celia Schaefer, Bernard Simon, Alice Smith, Jimmy Webb, Rita Weinstein Rome, Aaron Lewis Wingart, and Henry Winkler. As we think of them, we say Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be a blessing. We rise to join our mourners so that no mourner has to stand alone as we offer the Mourner's Kaddish on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Be'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'gala uv'izman kariv v'yimru.
Amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevarach le'olam u'lamei almaya.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. Tadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei d'kudsha brichu. Lehela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran be'alma v'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'yimru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'yimru.
Amen.
May the one who creates peace on high bring peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved, as together we say, Amen.
Amen.
You may be seated. We conclude with Dror Yikra, which can be found on the back of your song sheets.
Song number 4.
Song number 4.
Dror Yikra lebenim bat, v'yinsorchem kemo yavat, le'im shimchem lo yushbat, shevu v'nuchu b'yom Shabbat, shevu v'nuchu b'yom Shabbat, shevu v'nuchu b'yom Shabbat, v'emor Shabbat kodshecha, shevu v'nuchu b'yom Shabbat. תירוש נביא ועולמי, ועוד ישעשה עמי, נטע שורק בתוך כרמי, שאין שבת בעמי. שבו ונוחו ביום שבת, שבו ונוחו ביום שבת, שאמור שבת קודשך, שבו ונוחו
שבת. שבו ונוחו ביום שבת, שמו שבת קודשך. שבו ונוחו ביום שבת.
Shabbat Shalom. I'd like to invite up all of our pre-B mitzvah kids to join us up here.
Samuel.
Yeah, Sam. We're on page 5. And I'm not sure where the little ones went, but I'm sure they're... No, where the little kids.
Little
Are you taking a
kids.
big kid with you?
I'll take a big kid. I think he meant the big glass. We're going to stick you with a small one because we've only got 2 big ones. Sorry. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav ve'atzavanu v'shabbat kodsho ve'ahava u'vratzon hinchilanu zikaron le'maaseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila le'mikra'ei kodesh zecher litziat Mitzrayim ki banu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim ve'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava u'vratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha-shabbat
L'chaim.
You want some juice?
Okay, if you want juice, come on
If you
over.
want juice, come up. Come.
Okay, I'll pour some more in just a second. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avot. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you to Adria and Charlie for coming in to help set up our oneg, to Stacy for cleaning up and making and the Soltz family, and Jason Berkowitz for helping to clean up, but also Stacy for running out in the middle of the service to get the challah and juice, and to Noah and Ruby and Hannah and Julia for greeting people, and Aaron and Ephraim for being on tech.